What if I tell you that your entire personality is crafted in your natal chart, and the Big Six unveils a lion's share of it? My name is Margarita, and this is Margarita, a space for those who want to improve their lives using astrology. And yes, today we're talking about the Big Six. What is Big Six? It's basically 5 of your personal planets plus rising sign. So wrapping it up, the Big 3 is included in the Big Six. So rising sign, sun and moon are already in the Big Six. If you haven't seen my video of the Big 3, check it out. And plus we include the other 3 personal planets, which are Mercury, Venus and Mars in the Big Six. So we're gonna discuss these 3 planets in this video. Let's start with Mercury, which is pretty much overlooked by many astrologers, but boy does it matter, and here's why. In the natal chart, it represents mind, cognition, thought, our learning process, how we deliver the information, our voice, and solar system. Mercury is the planet that is the closest to the sun, which is sort of becomes sun's personal messenger. And this is how we should perceive our Mercury in the natal chart, because it is undeniably everyday process, communication, and it shapes our personality drastically. The articulation, how we deliver our thoughts, and all other things that come out of it. But not to confuse the moon, which is our emotional side, how we process our emotions. This is the internal fragile side of us. And the Mercury, which is solely processing information without unnecessary feelings to it. But yeah, it could become challenging if we have, let's say, moon square Mercury, and therefore it could be like a battle between head and heart. An example of Jimmy Fallon, who you may know as the host of The Tonight Show. His Mercury is in Libra, and his diplomatic approach is basically everywhere. The way he speaks to his guests, he listens to them very well, finds common language, avoids conflicts, and he's not provocative, unlike many other TV representatives. It's really annoying. And if you notice, whenever he sings, it's so naturally beautiful. And that's also one of the gifts given by a Libra Mercury that Jimmy Fallon himself improved with his own efforts. And now let's talk about love and money. Venus is our love language, how we behave in any sort of relationship, not only romantic ones. It's how we choose our likes and dislikes, how we prefer to spend money, and the enjoyment of the material reality overall. For women, it's our internal feminine side, the woman inside us, how she wants to be treated and how she looks. And for men, this is an image of a woman he desires in his life, the one he's attracted to, but not necessarily wants to marry, especially if the moon sign, which is responsible for the wife image, contradicts to the Venus side. But more about it in next videos. I would like to talk about Miley Cyrus and her Venus in Capricorn, which is an incredibly devoted and faithful placement, and this is exactly what we've seen in her previous relationship with Liam. She was the only adult in there, and finally she broke through that pit hole and she can buy herself flowers. Material world for Capricorn Venuses is everything. Viewing relationship as strengthening your social status, and feelings can be put aside. It's better to choose a partner with the solid, let's say, investments But yeah, the only thing is that Venus in Capricorn can hold on to much the previous relationship, because once they get attached, they view the relationship as a long-term project. So they put everything into there, and once it's not there anymore, they have hardships to let it go. Well, let's hope Miley Cyrus is curing herself, is feeling much better, because with her high sexual energy and yet having this groundedness, she can achieve everything. Last but not least, Mars. This is what motivates you, what makes you take an action, the sex drive, the active masculine energy. And in a woman's chart, it represents a man she's attracted to. In a man's chart, it's basically his testosterone. And now I want to introduce the Mars of Elon Musk, which is in Aquarius. Aquarius is about space, grand scale inventions. Elon Musk, he is famous for his SpaceX venture, Tesla automobiles, etc. So it's a perfect example of Mars in Aquarius. Elon's unparalleled dedication to the grand goal that changes the entire humanity and beyond without boundaries, absolutely nothing. It's astonishing. And all Marses in Aquarius need to find that big goal they are striving to, that will possibly change a lot of people's lives. Because if you are not involved, let's say, in some cosmic trips or technological advancements, there are always other things that will make you think outside the box in a bigger scale, and something that will change the people's lives. Thank you so much for watching. By combining this video and the previous one about the big three, you can see the big picture of your own natal chart. And if you're still confused about the zodiac signs, you can write me everything in the comment section and I will help you. Otherwise, stay tuned for the next videos where I'm gonna explain each and every zodiac sign separately. So don't be misled by some newspaper, magazine things, because sometimes they're just why. But in any case, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for this, like and share this video with others, and see you